Hi, so in this video we are going to be working with area and perimeter of simple um, shapes, right? The area, as you know, is the number of square units a polygon encloses, right? So it's just each one of those is square, so it's just adding everything, right? So the perimeter is just the distance around the shape, right? Okay, and we have a couple of formulas, so we're going to see it now, right? So a square is perimeter is 4 times x, rectangle, the perimeter is 2 times b plus h, and so on, right? Okay, so let's start by finding the perimeter of each shape right here. This is a rectangle. It's telling me that with those two lines that the two sides are congruent and those two sides are congruent. So my perimeter is 2 times 5 plus 2 times 9. Since 10 plus 18 is 29 centimeters. Right? The next one is a square because all of them are congruent. So the perimeter is 4 times 7, which is 28 centimeters. The circumference, right? The circumference of a circle is that distance to the circle. So the formulas for circumference is pi times the diameter or 2 pi radius. Right, so in this case, I have the radius because I have just had the distance from the center of the circle to the circle. So I'm using this second formula. So equals 2 pi times 16 equals 32 pi units because we don't know specifically what unit it is measured with. On the next one, I have the diameter because I have that whole segment that goes from one point to the other in the circle and passes through the center of the circle. So my circumference is pi times 16, so this is 16 pi. The same. So in this one, we want to graph. Let me put here a graphing paper so we can see it. Let me try to shrink that. So I'm gonna mark those points. So let's start with x. Let me use blue. Okay, so -4, 2. -4, 2 is this point right here. That's x. 2, 10. 2, 10. That's this point up here. And point 2, 2 is this one right here. Okay, so this is see, this is y, right? So I want to find that perimeter. So I can find this distance, this horizontal distance by just counting. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has 6 units. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can only find the distance counting when I'm using when I'm have a horizontal or a vertical. So if I have a diagonal like this one, I have to use my formula. So my distance between x and y equals -4 minus 2 squared plus 2 minus 10 squared, the square root of that. So that means that I have -6 squared plus -8 squared equals the square root of 36 plus 64, so it's the square root of 10. Of 100, that is 10 now, right? So this segment right here is 10 units. So that means that my perimeter, that is what I'm looking for here. 6 plus 8 plus 10 equals 24 units. Next one. See again, I'm going to start by plugging in the information right there. Let me put on this right here. So let's mark those points. A is 0, 0. B is 0, 5. C is 6, 5. 6, 5. And D is 6. Oh, so this one is a little bit easier because we have only vertical and horizontal lines. So this is 0 to 6. We know that this is 6 units. Again, 6 units here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. 5. So my perimeter here is, this is a rectangle, 2 times 5 is 2 times 6 plus 12 equals 22 units. Next one, find the area of the rectangle with the given base and height. So the area of the rectangle is base times height, or length times width, right? Okay, so in this case, as you can see, we have different units. So my first step is that I need to change the 4 feet to inches, right? So as you know, in 1 feet, there is 12 inches. So that means that this is 48 inches. So now I have 48 inches times 15. This is around 20 inches square. Why square? Because we're multiplying inches times inches, right? Okay, the next one, we know that in 1 yard there are 3 feet, and we know that in 1 feet there are 12 inches. So that means that in 1 yard we have 36 inches. So that means that I'm changing 3 times 36, 108 inches. Now my area is 90 times 108. It's 9,720 inches square. The next one, find the area of the circle. The area of a circle is pi times r square times its radius square. So in this case, the area is 12.5 square times pi. This is 156.25 pi units square. The next one, I have the diameter is pi over 2. Right, so I need to divide that by 2 so I can find the radius. So my radius is pi over 2 divided by 2. So this is the same as pi over 4. So my area is pi over 4 square times pi. So pi squared times pi divided by 4. So pi cubed divided by 16 units square. This right here, this is 4 square. That's it. That's when I want to find the area of each region. There's no shaded, so let's touch that. So all angles are right angles. So that means that this is a rectangle, right? I have 4 right angles. So my area is 15 times 19, and that's it. It's 285, again, units square. My next one, I'm gonna have to divide this into separate area. Let's call this one 1 and 2, right? Because this side is 4, we know that this small piece right here is 3 units. So area 1 equals 4 times 8, 32 units. Area 2 is 4 times 3, 12 units. So my total area equals 32 plus 12. That's 44 units square. All those units should be square. And that's it for this lesson.